Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Last Caretaker. Today we're gonna be talking about how to hyper accelerate your game progress in the Last Caretaker in the best way possible. There's one concept that you need to understand in this game. That is power in this game. Yes, you heard it right. Power is power. That is how you actually hyper accelerate. Because power means more uptime. What is uptime? It means how long, how far, and for how many times I can, for example, do this while it's still being active. And as you can see, like, look, from grinding to leveling up to production to doing your missions, every single thing that happens in this game is based on two things: electricity and fuel. Electricity is your main priority, and anything else is secondary. Okay, anything else is secondary. This is how you have to start this game. So whenever you're just starting this game, in case you're new, you can use the same strategy from the beginning or middle of the game, or even around the ends of the game, or, well, even right now that they gave the new patch. Number one thing, efficiency in power consumption. How? Every time you level up, you get skills and you get enhancements. If you're a new player, number one thing that you will have to do is this. You will not spend a single, as I repeat, a single skill in anything else other than the scrapper. Why the scrapper? Because the scrapper allows you to level up faster, and if you level up faster, you will be able to use even more efficient items, or items that actually give you quality of life and game process at the same time. From guns to better level nutritions to pods that you will need to bombs that you can actually use, and until, for example, things that will make your ship go very fast if you know how to use it and where to use it. Black Vein Station alert. And things that you will never understand why were put in the game. So, the scrapping machine is your number one priority in order to get to maximum. Why? Because look, when this is finished, I get XP. Look, I got XP from scrapping that. I put it inside this machine. I get the results of our virtues. I grab it. I get XP again. And I get XP again. And I get XP again and again and again and again. This is the best way to level up in this game. And there is no other contender. Number one thing that you will do at the beginning of the game until the end of the game is knowing what to scrap, when to scrap, and scrapping everything. So basically, the more time you spend scrapping in this game, the faster you will actually make game progress. It is not about how to go around, it is about what to scrap as well. So see, like, different types of items that you're scrapping will give you different amounts of XP. The higher level the material that you get from the scrapping, the better XP that you will get for both scrapping the item and for actually picking up the item that was actually given to you from scrapping the said thing. And when you're just here, try to use these for making a jump start, because the difference between you just powering that ship up and leaving this place and actually getting to level 5 and then leaving this place is this: lumits. Yes, the lumits that you unlocked at level 6 are going to jump start you. That's number one. This thing, the bolt pistol, whenever you're leaving this place, you don't need to have any of these on your ship. The only thing that you need is a diesel engine from here, or a diesel generator, let's say. You don't even need this electricity thing. You will need these so you can actually leave the place. Don't get these turbines, whispers. They need maintenance. You will waste a lot of materials on these whispers at the beginning of the game. So just don't get them. Become level 6, then leave this place. how very easily. Because, look, remember what I said about the better the item, the better the XP? So, for example, inside this place, there's high-tech materials like this. Look at this. High-tech scrap. Look, and you can actually know how good of an XP you will get by looking at the electricity cost when you're actually scrapping something. So if you look, this is a 138. 138. That just gave me 15. Okay, that is 15 XP. That's equivalent to killing around like 30 enemies. Okay, and look, this is giving me only 1 XP to 2 XP at max. See? But look, let me see what do we have. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we have a forklift here too. So 103 forklift. And then there's the thingies like this that you will find in every single place that there is in the game. And that's enough for scrapping, let's say. About your ship build, at the start of the game, this thing is your best friend. Yes, every time this thing is full, you will have to take it up and take it down. This actually gets filled even if the ship is not moving. So don't say like, yeah, I did not move, so this is not going to fill. No, this doesn't matter. This boat gets filled up over time, but it gets filled much faster if your ship is moving. So every few minutes, this has a max capacity of 15 kilograms. So don't wait for 15 kilograms. Grab it before the 15 kilograms so you can actually have more materials, okay? And let's say you got to level 9, 10. Now you have mastered the scrapping, which gives you less energy consumption when scrapping, and you scrap faster. After you've done this one, you have 2 options. Number 1, Batteria, increasing the capacity of your battery. Number 2 is Hull Mastery. And number 3 is Power Management. In general, if I was you, because these things actually are manageable, this increases your efficiency and time, uptime. So you either go full battery or do a balance of battery, power management, 5 in this, 5 in this, 5 in this, 5 in this. Hull Mastery does not matter because you can go, like you can still walk in this game. Even if you have 20 tons of item on you, yeah, you can literally have your whole baggage on you without taking any damage. You just spend more energy for walking. And after, let's say this is the scrapping part, things matter in this game. But nothing matters more than exploration. So leveling up is your number 1 priority. Your number 2 priority is exploration. Why? Because in this game, at some point, you will be making human babies. Yes, and for doing that, you will need something called memories. Memories are things that are hidden inside the game areas as... See, like there's material here, there's more material here. This is like a... Oh, breadcrumbs. Well, what might be at the end of this thing that I am going through? And if you just keep looking around in this game, you will find a lot of locations like this, see? And there is both game, story, and also reasons why this happened. So when you're grabbing those, you will actually learn more about the game. Why? Because, do you see that new discovery thing? That happens for both memories and items. Because memories in this game will actually give you, let's say, a hidden side of the game that you will actually understand. Oh, did this really happen to this forgotten and godforsaken pipeless land from people who did not understand what pipelines are or plumbing is? So that's why they actually lost their civilization. Yeah, I think that's the main reason they died. They didn't know that you can actually put pipes inside the building. See, like, who in their right mind does this for electricity management? I mean, at this point, you were asking to get extinct. okay? For the next part, give me uno momento, I will introduce you to some tips. Right, welcome back to the future of what your game will look like. Your number 3 priority is actually your number 2 priority. Your priority is to get to this thing. Actually, in the skills is better. Okay, as I said, at some point you will get a lot of things. But this little baby is the thing that you will need, the distillation tower. The distillation tower turns petroleum raw into diesel, which you will need a lot of, and petrol, which you will not need that much of. At the early game you will need it for making methane, but later you will get the Soil Forge Prime. And when you get the Soil Forge Prime, you will no longer need the methane production anyways. Because at some point in your game, the moment you hit level 20, you are leaving whatever you're doing and you're going to the Black Vein Station, because there is fuel here for you waiting. And a lot of, just an infinite number of fuel is here, if you are brave enough, though. And when it comes to resources, there is a little bit misunderstanding, because this happened to myself. That's how I know it. At least it was it for me. There are many different types of resources in this game that you will actually acquire. In the early game, you will need a lot of fabric, a lot of glass, and a little bit of rubber. And metal and copper will not be that dominant. Even titanium will be, like, between level 15 and 20, very important to you. But believe it or not, at the end of the game, iron will be your biggest problem. Why? Because everything that you make will need an immeasurable amount of iron to produce the materials that it needs. From level 1 to 10, try to get as much silicone as possible as well. You're gonna need a lot of silicone for making some of your towers, some of the items that you need. These things, do not worry about them that much, because the moment, as I said, see, this is all going back to level up. No matter what you do in this game, you will need to level up as fast as you could. Because if you get this bolt rifle and you start producing, I am still using the bolt rifle. This is the single best weapon in the game. Why get this? Because even after the update that they gave us sharks of many different quality, your number 1 way of leveling up, getting nutrition, getting everything is having this little baby, because you will be able to hunt down sharks, you will be able to do whatever you want, and after a while that you leveled up, you will not even need your weapons for your everyday usages, because you can just blow everything up by just looking at them. Yes, you are so attractive that you can just destroy things. Buy it. And one small tip, now that I see this, let me tell you, every time you get to a shore, remove these things. Why, you may ask? Number 1, it will give you rubber. Number 2, they make your ship get stuck under them if there's high tide. So be careful about that one. And the rest of it is actually comes to actually power management and how you will set up your ship. For a ship tour, you can find my latest ship tour video. Like, I have 2 of them. One of them was a long time ago, and I made another one like a few days ago. So be sure to check out both of them. And yes, look at the magic that thing does. Boop, there you go. Boop, there it gone. What is it? Well, free nutrition. This is also XP. Wanna know a pro tip? Are you going to sleep? Are you not going to come back? Are you going to eat dinner? Find one of these little things and just leave your character somewhere like this. See this wall, for example? Yeah, just sit down like this. And when you come back, buff save before it, because sometimes it will come back and you will find yourself dead. Like, you can either do something like this, or if you have your ship, you can actually do something like this as well. See this? Yeah, if you sit down like this, they will come and they will just blow up most of the time. So if you're lucky enough and they don't like catch you from the bottom, you'll be actually able to farm a lot of XP by the time you come back. It's a trick that I used like a long time ago. So it's fantastic. It's fantastic if you survive it though. If you survive it, you will get a lot of XP just from being idle. So yeah, use that with a little bit of caution, let's say. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this was for hyper accelerating your leveling up and your game progress. If you have any questions about the game, about compacts, about the buildings, about baby making, about anything, not in real life baby making, this is not that kind of channel. Way to ruin the video. Okay, anyways, thanks for the likes, thanks for the hypes, thanks for the support and supers, memberships and everything. As always, if it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies. And if it's daytime, check out the other videos too. I have a guide video for every single thing that you see. Like, do you see everything in my screen right now? I have a guide for every single one of these. So, see you in the next video, fellas. Bye.